right, so check this out, guys. All right, 12 minutes later. I think the artichokes are finished, right? Now let's put the rest of our base together. So we've got a little bit of mayo, a little bit of sour cream. We got some Parmesan cheese. This is a really simple recipe. And then we're going to take a nice little handful of parsley and we're going to chop this up. That's right on top. And then we're also going to add the juice of half a lemon, so it's got a really nice kind of fresh flavor to it. All right, cool. So that's going to be the base. Now let's talk about our artichokes again. We're going to clean the artichokes out. All right, just taking a spoon and kind of going down to the base of this. And then we're going to take this, we're going to cut this in a couple of big pieces here, okay? And we're just going to drop this right to our food processor. All right, we're going to buzz this down, and this is going to be the base. Isn't that beautiful? Take a look at the color. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's going to go into our bowl. We're going to take our crab right on top. Okay, so we're going to take our baking dish. Anything that can go under the broiler is perfect for this. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Okay, so we're going to take our crab artichoke and we're going to pile this in a nice even layer on the bottom of this. And we're going to top this off with a little more Parmesan cheese. And this is going to go under the broiler along with some sliced baguette pieces. All right, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And we've got a perfect appetizer. This is going to come out of the oven in probably 10 minutes. It's going to be hot and bubbly and ready to go. All right, guys, take a look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Crab artichoke dip. Okay, so we got this knocked out. Now let's make another San Francisco classic. We're going to make some cioppino. This you're going to love. All right, the next thing we're going to make is a one-pot wonder, which is huge in San Francisco. It originated here. It's called cioppino, and it's an Italian/Portuguese, really depending on who you ask, fisherman's stew. And it's really delicious. And what we're going to do is going to put the whole thing together right now. I've got a couple of variations which I think kind of make it mine, but I think the roots are there and the flavor is absolutely delicious. We're going to start out with first is some beautiful chorizo. It's dried and cured, and what we're going to do is put this into a food processor. We're going to grind it up, and then we're going to put that to the bottom of the pot with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and sweat it and extract it, and that's going to be the base flavor for everything else. All right, so the next thing we want to do is grind up some aromatics. All right, so we have some celery here. We got a couple of cloves of garlic, probably about a half head of garlic, and we're going to take the peel off of this. We're also going to grind up one medium-sized Spanish onion. So now we're going to take our celery, onions, and our garlic here. We're going to let this simmer on like a medium-high heat for probably 5 minutes until we have one beautiful solid base. Now, a cioppino is a beautiful fish stew. Okay, so let's talk about our seafood real fast. So we got a couple things here, right? We got some clams, really gorgeous clams. We got some big shrimp. All right, we got some gorgeous Dungeness crab from the West Coast. We've also got a big, beautiful piece of West Coast halibut. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, let's get ready to set this whole thing up. So we need to dust the base with maybe a fat tablespoon and a half of just all-purpose flour. And now we're gonna add our liquid here. So we've got a whole bottle of red wine, okay? And then we're gonna add a quart of chicken stock, and then we're gonna add 1 can of crushed tomatoes in it. All right, and that's gonna be the base. All right, we're gonna give this probably maybe 10 more minutes to cook. And then the first things first, we're gonna add the crab, so that's gonna take a little while to poach, and the clams. And then next is gonna be the halibut, and last but not least, we're gonna fold the shrimp in. Right at the last minute. All right, guys, so take a look at this. All right, we are finished. Our West Coast masterpiece is ready to serve. Okay, again, a little bit of garlic parsley butter right in the broth. Gonna let that melt down. So we're gonna finish up with a squeeze of Meyer lemon right on top and some fresh parsley. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we got a dish that's gonna give some Boston clam chowder a run for its money. It's cioppino versus chowder, round 1. Ding, ding, ding. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Did you have fun today?
Yes, we had an amazing time.
Welcome to San Francisco. I'm so glad you're here. We did some shopping, we did some cooking, we did some good hanging out. You got some great stuff to take back to your family, friends.
We can't wait to get back to Boston and cook for everyone.
Got some great recipes for you, and I hope you guys had a good time too. Thanks for sending in all your videos, and from our kitchen to yours,
Macy's keeps it cooking.
I'll see you later.